What's going on, everybody? This is Alan back at you. I'm gonna wrap up 2024 here real quick. I'm trying not to make this video too long. I was gonna lay a cloth out on this table, but before I thought about it, I was starting to just like put stuff on it that was found this year. So then it's all messed up. Like it's kind of hard to discern what's under the glass and what is like above it. But sorry, bear with me. This is 2024. Got some heartbreaks up here in the corner. You know, your typical. This Harden would have been phenomenal. That would have been killer. And this Dalton. Craziness. Angostura, I believe, there. This one's just slivered off the base from, you know, getting it. That's the way she goes. The old drill. Then I used it just like that. But this is my 6, 7 best ones here. What I got in there, 8. I found like around 40, you know, give or take. Don't count the tools. But a lot of rough, whatever. This, I throw it in there, but it's just got a sliver off the base too. That would have probably been, quality-wise, would have been the nicest point I probably found all year. Everything else, like those Daltons and stuff, yeah, I'd made some killer finds of that Harden, but they're out of the creek, so they're already pretty rough, even though this was out of the creek, but more of a mud creek. New deal I got in on, an old timer that knows my dad. It's full of meth heads because it's too close to a town, but it's worth a chance. But, you know, like I say, you can see a lot of river, a lot of creek. Everything's pretty rough. This was the craziest thing. Found that out there in the river muck. Just as slick as can be on the base. Made out of like chalk rock. You know, it's not. That's what it sounds like tapping it on the table. It's like a piece of limestone. Like you could. You don't. It's plumb weird. Anywho, that's out of Buddy's field. Not too often I get to hunt the camps in the field, and I found that dude and whatever on my birthday. This little table rock here, it's pretty beat up. I thought there was something else I pulled out of there that I held on to, but I don't see it laying here. Didn't make the deal. Piece of hematite, I think is all it was, rubbed hematite. But yeah, a couple tools, a few rough ones, little blades and stuff. This little table rock. That's a nice little point. Don't find many table rocks. All 3 table rocks I've ever found are out of that same creek. That was the first one. That was a ways away from the other 2. The other 2 are probably within 10 feet of each other. That little guy, just as paper thin as can be, though. Everybody was saying Dalton, it just ain't built like one. It's micro size and as thin as a saltine cracker, so I ain't got a clue. This looks Graham Cave-ish to me. I found 2 other Graham Cave looking points off that same bar. Pretty wild to find the 2 or 3 points that are same type off the same bar, like the camp's just right there. And that up the way. Still don't know what to call that, a table rock, tiny old base. It's like 4, maybe a little more, I don't remember. Thought it was a Kramer when I walked up on it, and the base is so small, like I don't know. And that's off the big river out there in the muck. First point of the year. Took me to March 5th to find it. Found this big old dude up the creek, just around the corner from where I found the other Morris knife. If you remember, it's in the corner of my personal find creek frame. It's got like probably half-inch flat spot up here on the tip. So this one's a little bit better, but it's still kind of banged up and slivered off the tip down to here on that side. But it's pink, you know, it's 90% a rule there. Biggest thing I found since that, this is the 4th biggest piece of flint I've ever found, if I don't count like a 7 1/4 inch tool that was flint. But this was probably the nicest point as far as it came out the bank in the creek, but not in the creek yet. But then it's all stacked up, crappy old rock on the back. Takes a lot away from it, but darn happy to find it. And probably the point of the year right here, Dalton, baby. First one that I've found in that area, and I've hunted it for 10 plus years. Never found one. And then ironically, I found this, and that tip, that broken Dalton tip there, come out of that same gravel bar like 2 weeks later. Never found a Dalton up there. I'm like, well, man, start stirring up some Dalton stuff. Yep, never know. That's 2024. I'm getting an 7-minute video. I gotta get out of here. Old Robinson. There it is, folks. Everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and good luck out there in 2025. Take her easy. See ya.